Hey everyone, welcome to Day on Display, Daydeal.com's own YouTube channel regarding product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Speck CandyShell Case for the iPhone 4, specifically in the Batwing black color. Now the Speck CandyShell Case is actually a hybrid cover. It's made of two different materials. On the outside of the case you actually have a nice durable rigid plastic, and on the interior it's lined with a nice dense rubber. I'm going to go ahead and install the iPhone 4 into the case and show you how it all comes together. Now once the case is installed on the iPhone 4, you can see the front screen isn't hindered much in any way. None of the front black bezel is actually covered up, and the iPhone 4 now actually has a significant lip to it thanks to the case itself. Now what does this mean? Well, if you actually happen to rest your iPhone 4 down on its face like so on any flat surface, it's not actually resting on the screen itself, it's actually resting on that thick lipped edge, something we really like. On the top of the phone there's cutouts for your 3.5mm audio jack respectively, and there's actually a little rubber button for the power switch. On the other side there's a cutout for the audio lock or vibration switch, whatever you want to call it, and two rubber buttons for the volume up and the volume down. On the bottom of the case you can see three cutouts, one for your speaker, one for your microphone, and of course one for your 30-pin dock connector. And finishing off on the rear of the case you see a nice cutout for your camera as well as the little flash lens. Now overall this particular cover is actually relatively thick and a little bit heavy, so it's not a low profile case by any means. Once you install it on your iPhone 4, it's going to add some girth and weight to it, and keep that in mind. However, it is actually one of the more durable protectors we've seen out there, and of course it's what we've come to expect from the CandyShell line. If I actually happen to drop the iPhone 4 from a distance of a couple of inches right there, as you can see I'm no worse for wear. I can even drop it on its side and feel totally safe. And what's nice about this particular cover is that that thick front lip right there will always ensure that the iPhone has some protection even if it happens to drop on its face like so. As you can see, it has a nice rubber thud to it. So overall, definitely a high quality protector for your iPhone 4. You might want to complement it with a screen protector just to make sure there are no scratches developing on there should you happen to drop it. Now some criticisms of the case are a little bit minor, but they are there. For first starters, I guess you can say the first criticism is this bottom cutout right there. We don't particularly like this configuration for the bottom cutout for the iPhone 4 for the primary reason is that it's actually just harder to use the phone. You have to talk a little bit louder into the microphone, you have to strain your ears just a little bit more to hear anything out of the built-in speakers, and certain third-party chargers simply won't work with the iPhone 4 because it has to go through that slot. We know some of them out there either are too short or too long or actually have kind of a weird shape to them. Even though they all end at the same tip, we all know they're not made the same way. So that's why we actually don't really like this kind of cutout configuration. And secondly, we don't really hold this against the case that much, but we have to go ahead and mention it. If you're a type of person that likes using your iPhone 4 with a dock or a cradle, this case is very difficult to remove. As a matter of fact, Speck even includes their own little pamphlet to show you how to remove the cover, because they know some people have actually had a pretty hard time getting this off their iPhone 4. So go and keep that in mind. If you're a type of person that wants to install a cover on your iPhone 4 and take it off respectively whenever you need to use a dock or a cradle, this really isn't the case you should be looking at, because this particular cover is meant to be permanently installed on your iPhone 4. Because it actually is a nice, durable, and rigid case, we would see no reason why you actually would want to take it off once it's on there. So there you have it. This is the Speck CandyShell Case for the iPhone 4, the same quality we've come to expect from Speck all along for a variety of devices and other phones out there. So feel free to check this out, as well as other accessories for your iPhone 4 on our website, www.daydeal.com. And of course, feel free to follow us on our YouTube channel, Daydeal on Display, for more product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Thanks for watching.